This is Steve from the NSAF here with Coach Macka Jones, our Dallas-based coach who worked with Coach Pratt here at Project Triple Jump. We're on our second clinic, of course, here in Fort Lauderdale this weekend. Coach has recently moved from El Paso to Dallas, of course, and helping lead up the program here. Coach, I thought one unique thing that was kind of special at the start of the weekend was having Bovan and Fabian speak on Friday night, the professional jumpers, kind of both different types of stories, but I think the kids were both really inspired by them, didn't you?
Oh, definitely. I think for them to come out there and be able to just give back, and talk to the kids, they said that they've never seen a camp like this, and they wish they had something like that, and they wish they had someone at their level, talking to them when they were that age. And the opportunity to do that, they loved it, and we loved having them here.
And obviously we had some challenges with the weather and everything in Dallas, but everything a lot nicer in Fort Lauderdale this weekend. And got to just talking about the weather itself, not. Yeah. But and obviously we got to do a lot more here at Fort Lauderdale, and I thought we had obviously some great hospitality and a great facility to work at. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, we worked at Joseph Carter Park, which is a new facility that they just opened up this year, 2013. It was gorgeous. We pulled up, and it's state of the art, nice pits with beach sand, white beach sand. Everything, AstroTurf. It was wonderful, and know that that's a city park here in Fort Lauderdale. It was a really nice experience.
Amazing public facility.
Yes.
And some great hospitality from the folks both running the park, and then some of the local coaches from St. Thomas Aquinas and Westminster who came on and sort of observed and helped out.
Yes, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Alex Armenteros and Coach Brown, Coach Alexander, who's running the facility. They were so helpful, so supportive. Anything that we needed, they were able to supply it. And Serena for also, she was actually very important in actually organizing this event, because Dallas was easy. I live in Dallas, and just to reach out to different people and be able to come together to make this thing happen, it was a wonderful thing.
And the kids, once again, they really seemed to bond together and be sort of their own team. It seemed like we really had a team of kids out there, and obviously they had a chance to do some things they didn't do last time. So, yes. Let's talk a little bit both about the social aspect that the kids, the bond they fostered between them as a group, and then also what they were able to do jumping, what you thought of their jump performances and the way they handled the training yesterday.
Well, first off, I like to say, as far as them all gelling together, I think that's the most beautiful thing about this camp, because as I said, we're trying to create a culture, and they're all like-minded. They all are triple jumpers, and they all want to be good triple jumpers, and they all have their own aspirations, but that's that commonality. So they have that bond coming into this. I think that it was a great thing we had people that came into the camp from out of town in the Dallas camp, and they actually, came on with us to Fort Lauderdale.
Right,
and
right.
Then now here we are coming into to Fort Lauderdale, and the kids that came in here that, actually live in Fort Lauderdale just, picked up and bonded with those kids. So now it seems like we're just getting bigger and bigger and growing along the way. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the Bahamas, to see how many of those people that we had in Dallas, how many we had in Fort Lauderdale are going to be in the Bahamas. So, I really love that. I love the fact that they're able to come together, and it seems like they've known each other for years. And, they just met within this year or, just this weekend.
And what did you think when you saw some of the kids jump yesterday and the way they handled that opportunity to sort of get out there and show what they could do?
Oh, man, that was great. That was great. I'm so excited for this upcoming season for these kids. I'll tell you, I think that we were pleasantly surprised, and I can really tell by the looks of their performances and how excited they were that they were surprised as well, how well they did, and I can see they're looking forward to their seasons. There were some things that we saw this weekend, like Katora, she went out there and jumped 41.6, off of a short approach, and then Keandre 45.11. it was pretty awesome to see them, come out, and I think they're ready to do some big things this season.
And what are some of, you had a chance to go to the Bahamas for the first time with the group last year, which kind of facilitated your getting involved at this level as, helping run the project here. What do you, when we go back again this spring or summer, what are you really looking forward to in the Bahamas again this year?
Good weather, some good weather, and I'm looking forward to going back there. And I love the training. I love the beach training that Mr. Pratt does. I love just the way the kids came in and got to interact with the Bahamian athletes. And they actually, I'll tell you what, me being in the education, to see also when he brought us to the school, to see, how the kids, how they attend class. Our kids, to get that opportunity to see that, I think that was something that was very important, to appreciate, their facilities at their school and what they have. I think they need to see that. And also, I'll tell you what, there's a culture of track and field in the Bahamas that, really opened my eyes, to see, how much they love track and field, because, people would ask, the locals were there, and, we go to a restaurant, or, we're in an area, and they'd say, oh, what is this? And we say, oh, it's a, track and field camp. Oh, track and field. And, they get excited, where United States, I'm here, and I say, it's track and field. Oh, they may do that, and I love that. I love that, and the kids need to see that. That what they're doing is important, and they want to have those aspirations to go out international competitions, and they know that people are going to look forward to seeing them.
And on a side note, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that Coach Pratt has some other talents besides coaching in terms of things he can do in the kitchen, and some of the culinary opportunities that are going to come up. I know you're looking forward to that
too.
Yes.
I'll say one thing that I'm really looking forward to: conch and grouper. I love grouper.
All right, and the kids will definitely get exposed to some great foods there too.
Definitely.
All right, well, thank you so much, Coach.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.